Hello everyone, my name is Alice Chen, and today I'm presenting pasteurellosis. So let's take a look what is pasteurellosis. Let's start with the etiology. Pasteurellosis is the bacterial infection caused by the Pasteurella bacteria, and these two is the most common species of the bacteria, which is the Mehemia hemolytic and Pasteurella motaciata. And Pasteurella motaciata is the species that is the most commonly infect humans, but can also infect cattle, rabbits, cats, and dogs. So for the affected species, it includes chicken, turkey, other wild birds, cattle and bison, swine, rabbits, dogs, cats, goats, chimpanzee, marine animals such as seals, sea lions, walruses, and even the Komodo dragons. So this pasteurellosis infect a lot of type of species. So you can see these two pictures here. This is the rabbit has a symptom of from the pasteurellosis of the swelling of the eyes, and it's a very common bacterial infection for the humans to get it from dogs and cat bites. So that's the most common way of how human got pasteurellosis. Okay, symptoms. So for the symptoms includes swelling, cellulitis at the wound sites, that's from the if you found the bite or scratch, sneezing, copious of mucus secretion, ear infection, eye infection, nasal and sinus infection, joint infection, infection and accumulation of pus inside the chest cavity, and if it's worse, it will turn into pneumonia with labor breathing with fever, and rare cases there will be septicemia and meningitis and even gastrointestinal problems. So you can see this picture here of the head of the chicken, and you can see the swelling of the wattle is due to of a chronic pasteurellosis. Transmissions. So pasteurellosis is spread through aerosols, bites, licks, or scratches involved with the animal carrying the bacterium. Animals do not have to be ill to pass on to humans. Soft tissues infection by dogs or cats, bites and scratches is the most common way of transmission to humans, like I said before. And in cattle, there is often outbreak caused by the stress of mixing animals during transit. So that's where it got the name of transit fever or shipping fever. And the most common it mostly commonly happen to the calves of the when they are transporting calves because they are young. So, and I will talk about more about how to prevent that in the later slides. So, Pasteurella motaciata can also cause disease, and that include avian cholera in birds and poultry, respiratory disease and septicemia in cattle, mice, and rabbits, and also atrophic rhinitis in pigs. And you can see this is a picture of the atrophic rhinitis in swine from mild to severe caused by the infection of the Pasteurella motaciata. Okay. Treatment methods. So actually the pasteurellosis is very easy to be controlled. If you get bite or scratch, it should be clean as soon as possible and seek doctor treatment for humans. And it can be treated with a broad spectrum of antibiotics with a combination of moxicillin and beta-lactamase inhibitor of the clavinic acid, or there's a doxycycline plus metronidazole for patients with penicillin allergies, and such like clemicide plus fluoroquinolone is another combination of the antibiotics that is given. So isolation of the affected animal should be done early to prevent spread of the bacteria, the infections. Because it's most commonly transmitted through aerosol sneezing with the other group of when they are grouped in together with the other animals together. So prevention, there is vaccination for farm animals that is commercially available for poultry, cattle, goats, swine, and rabbits. And like I said before, this is mostly commonly happen to calves when they are transporting. So stress level should be minimized when transporting cows, and there are steps to reduce likelihood of the infection due to they could be harboring the bacteria in their nasal cavity, but it just didn't. They didn't just don't have symptoms, and then due to stress, that is how they the outbreak happened, and then infection happened. So there are steps to reduce of the likelihood of infection. That cow should be weaned and introduce fattening diet 2 weeks before transportation. And cows should be sold in group that stays together. Cows should be transported from farm directly to fattening units. The transport distance should be short as possible, and the animal should be handled in a calm manner in all stages of the transportation. Zoonotic status and geographic occurrence. Yes, it is zoonotic. Like I said before, that other species can actually infect humans, and then humans mostly got from dogs and cats due to the scratch and bites, or even kissing of their dogs or cats in close proximity, and their dogs or cats have the pasteurellosis. So Pasteurellosis is the most prevalent opportunistic pathogen found worldwide in domestic and wild animals. So it's a very old bacteria, and it could happen anywhere in the world. So in 2016, there is actually a case that more than 1,000 rodent deaths happened in southern western China in Pu'er City, and that is caused by the Pasteurellosis. And that concluded my presentation, and here is my works cited. And thank you for watching.